What's up, lesbian fans? So, we are talking about how we came to find out about
little baby Liam.
Yes, little baby Liam. So we got inseminated December 23rd, to be exact, of 2016. I took time off of work. We went. Magali had the sperm ready to go. She had to go early to get it defrosted and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it's a process.
It's a process. And as you can see, like, it's just super duper tiny. The sperm that they give you is like,
it's a little tiny vial in this huge box. It's just like, it's crazy.
She actually got inseminated by, like, her fantasy lady because she was Asian. Yeah, she has a thing for Asians. I don't know.
Everyone already knows that, though.
Yeah. It's a little weird.
So my real baby mama is an Asian doctor. Thank you.
So we went on a family trip. I think it was for New Year's to Reno or Tahoe, somewhere in the snow. And as we were coming down from Reno or Tahoe, I don't remember which one of the two, she was like in a freaking mood, man. Holy smokes. I had to like blink at people and say, help me, slide them a napkin, please send for help.
Shut up, that bad.
He just freaking snapped on her siblings, and I was like, whoa. I was like, what is going on here?
So not me.
I will pull over and get you food. Like, relax. And so I thought I thought it was strange, only because she's never like that, unless she's hangry.
Actually, very, very like calm, passive, quiet, and I mean, I don't know, it's just not me. But that weekend, oh boy, it was a whole different person. It was like Sharkeisha was getting out of me. She kind of cued me like, something, I don't know, something's just not right. Maybe, could it be I'm pregnant? I don't know. So I went to the doctor's, and I took a test, and it came back positive. It was slightly positive, so sometimes it's a false positive. So of course I did the blood test. I waited, and it came back positive, so I was pregnant. So excited. I just couldn't even like believe that I was really pregnant. I was like, oh my god, like, we're pregnant. I finally get to have a baby for us. And I was just, I don't know. I was just super happy. I never thought I was gonna be a mom, and I was. I got to give her the gift of a little wrinkle. But yeah, I was just super excited, and I just kind of like, I was like, how am I going to do it? I started like Googling things, like ideas, and just trying to figure out like, how am I going to tell her? Because everyone does like the same thing. I wanted something different. So mine was kind of corny, but
fell into our routine.
Yeah.
And I had no clue that she had taken the test. I thought we were going to take the test together. You know, like you see in movies, but she just totally burst in my bubble and said no. And so we were getting ready for bed, and our routine was, I get her prenatal pills, I give it to her, she drinks her water, and then we go to bed. She reminds me, because sometimes I would forget. I just want to get to bed.
Prenatals.
And so, yeah, she's like, up the can and the little bottle, and there was like a piece of paper stuck to the lid, and I was like, what?
I was trying to make sure when she pulled it out, like, it all came out. So I don't know.
Yeah, it was a piece of paper with like 10 pieces of tape on it. I was like, what is this? It looked like a tampon.
Oh my god.
Stuck to it. So I was like, are you trying to keep the moisture out of your pills or something? Like, what are you doing?
Oh my
and then she's like, I don't know what it is. I was like, okay. So then I gave her pills, and she's like, why don't you look at it? I was like, your tampon? I don't want to look at it. And so she's like, just
read it. I was like, read it. Oh my.
And then it clicked. Like, it said something about a seed. And I was like, are you I was like, are you pregnant? And she's like, and she's laying in bed, and she's like, yes. I was like, oh my God! And so I ran to her on the bed, and I was just full of emotions. It was nice, because I knew we got inseminated and everything, but it didn't become real.
Because in other cases, it doesn't take on the first. So
yeah,
I wasn't expecting it to be on the first.
Yeah. So it was just like, to me, it just wasn't real. And so when she said she was pregnant, I was like, like after the emotions were out, I was like, oh shit. Like,
it's real.
This shit is real.
We're pregnant.
Like, there's something inside her belly.
And towards the end of my pregnancy, I had to wear her moccasins to work because I could no longer put my shoes, as much as I stretched those suckers out, like the shoelaces, I could not, for the love of God, put them on anymore. And
shout out to Jen for that one. My moccasins, she totally jacked me on those.
I did. I had to. There was no way.
Nice surprise the way that she told me we were pregnant, and then throughout the rest of the pregnancy, it was definitely a roller coaster. I think a lot of the times people go and they ask the pregnant lady, how are you doing? Like all this stuff, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm what about me? Ask me. So,
but it's true. It is very true.
It's very true. You totally get pushed aside, and the only person that they care about is a pregnant lady. But we suffer too. I know there's plenty of us out there. We suffer too. Okay. She, like she said, she was a little bit angry.
Not that much. Anyways, whatever.
And, but, I mean, it's a marvelous thing to see from this perspective, because you get to see what your wife, what your your girlfriend, your partner goes through. Baby mama goes through, and all the things that her body goes through.
We endure a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, hands down, that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. So, with that being said, again, congratulations, Dina and Erica, for your pregnancy.
We're so excited for you
so
guys.
Excited.
Can't wait.
Erica, hopefully, all this talk about Magali being angry doesn't scare you. I'm sure Dina's great.
She's going to be awesome. Just give her extra love. That's all I can say. Just extra love.
Even though it doesn't help sometimes.
And keep snacks. Oh my God. Keep snacks. You have to keep snacks. She had snacks all over the car.
All over the car. Legit.
All cars.
My dad cleaned my car and was like, Vivi, why do you have so much food all over the place? I was like, Dad, I have to keep it for Magali because she gets angry really quickly if she does not get food.
I do.
So I had granola bars. I had applesauce. I had, what else?
My peanut butter cookies.
Like, in every single door, I had a snack bag.
In the trunk.
Also
because my
emergency
sugars,
snack bags.
My sugars would drop really, really low. So I would have to have something. So it wasn't just because I was like...
So.
Okay.
That's a key thing. Snack bags.
What's happening, Lesby fam?
What's up?
We are here to tell you guys our pregnancy story. Well, how we found out we were pregnant. Mm-hmm. Well, she was pregnant.
We were a team.
So yeah.
So it was early in the morning.
Oh my God.
One day on April 24th, 2017.
Once upon a time. Far, far away.
So it was early in the morning. I woke up because I had to use the bathroom. And I wasn't really feeling any different. I remember, most symptoms that you get when you're pregnant and when you're about to get your period are similar. So I didn't feel any different. I had gone to the bathroom and I had just told myself, like, let me just pee on a stick. We had been peeing on a stick since day 10 that I got inseminated because this one over here is really, really impatient. So day 10, 11, 12, and 13 were all negative. So you can just, you know, they tell you for a reason, I feel like, not to take pregnancy tests. And we just didn't listen. So
I mean, it's hard not to. It's like when you tell your kid, like, hey, that's hot, don't touch it. And then they touch it, and then, you know, they learn that, you know what, maybe I shouldn't touch things. You know what, now, for our second kid, maybe I'll be a little more patient. I highly doubt it, but maybe it'll happen.
No, it's not gonna happen. So I pretty much had told myself, like, it's gonna be negative, but let me just be on a stick, just to get it out of the way, because I had not gotten my period. So I peed on a stick, and I look at the pregnancy test, and it says pregnant. So I walk into the room.
You slithered your way into the room.
I slithered my way into the room. Like, I honestly was, like, so freaking nervous. Like, I didn't even know how to tell her. Like, I wanted to surprise her, but then I was like, no. Like, I can't. Like, I was so excited and so nervous at the same damn time that I was just like, I can't fucking do this shit. Like, I have to tell her. So I went into the bed, and she's, like, freaking sleeping, knocked out with her mouth all open. Yep. Exactly like that. And then I just, like, I'm staring at her like
that's how she stares at me every morning. Every morning when I'm sleeping, I'll open my eyes and this is the face.
And I'm like, show her the pregnancy test. And then I was like, I'm pregnant. It says I'm pregnant. And she was like, what? What was your reaction? Like, what were your thoughts at that very moment when I told you that?
I was in complete shock. I didn't cry.
I didn't cry either.
I was just in shock. I was like, I got nervous. My palms got sweaty. My feet got sweaty. I was just like, holy shit. Like, I'm going to have this little person, like, looking up to me. And I can't even take myself serious 95% of the time. So,
yeah, it was, I think it was like, we just couldn't believe it. And I think that we were just in shock.
I was super happy.
Yeah, we were both super, super happy. I was just, like, nervous. I'm like, holy shit, like, I'm freaking pregnant. Just because, you know, it was our second IUI and our first one failed, and, you know, and so I think that also had a lot to do with, like, our emotions as well.
Yeah, that one was a little discouraging.
Yeah, that was for sure. And so, I mean, we were super excited, and we just, what did we do that day? We went to...
I think we went to Target and walked down the baby aisle.
Yeah.
Like we always do.
Yeah, I think we did that. And then later that day, I had to go take my blood test as well, remember? We went to Kaiser because you were off. It was on a Monday, I remember. Mm-hmm. And then we also went to Giants game. Yeah, and then we proceeded to prepare for, you know, this amazing blessing that was going to be in our life. And yeah, so our next appointment, I think, it was still at the infertility department. We go to Kaiser, so it was in the infertility department, and I think it was at 6 weeks that we went. Yeah, he was measuring at 6 weeks, and so you know, they did the ultrasound just to make sure that everything was okay and that the egg didn't split in some kind of way. We honestly thought we were gonna have twins because my morning sickness was so freaking bad.
It was so strong.
It was so bad. But once they went in there and it was just one, and immediately we seen like the little flickering of the heart. And she said that everything looked fine. And I don't know. I think at that very moment, like I don't know. I like wanted to cry, but I didn't cry. I feel like I was like still super nervous, and I was just super excited. And I think it doesn't sink in until you kind of start seeing the baby forming. Like every other appointment, it's like the baby just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And once it starts kind of like, I feel maybe like at 8 weeks or 12 weeks, I feel like when it looks like a little gummy bear with like the little nubs, I think that's when I was like, holy shit, I'm freaking pregnant.
That's when it really hit you.
Yeah, I think like that's when it really hit me, and like you could like see him like moving around and stuff, you know. That's when it hit me, because I feel like when I just seen like the little bean, I was just like, oh, okay, you know, all right.
Mine was complete opposite. Like,
Yeah?
I felt once I seen the little bean and the flicker, oh my god, I don't know, like something inside of you just like kind of just changes. Like, I don't know, it's like holy smokes, like I'm gonna be a mom. That's when, like, for me, that's when the attachment for me was immediate once I heard Cash's heartbeat.
We didn't hear it till like hella later on, like 12
or like
weeks.
when I even saw like the flickering
flicker.
or whatever. Like once I seen that, heard it, whatever, like I was immediately like attached.
Yeah,
to
and
the
I
kid.
think that had a lot to do with it too. We didn't get to hear the heartbeat at 6 weeks because I don't freaking know why, to be honest with you. She said that they just didn't do it at that time. And so we didn't really get to hear his heartbeat till I think it was 12 weeks. And I feel like once I heard his heartbeat, I was like, holy shit. Like that's when it like sunk in, like I have a human being inside of my belly, you know? But we were thrilled. Like we were so happy and excited. Like we already had bought like baby clothes. Like we hadn't told anyone, but we were like already buying like clothes.
Oh, shoes.
I mean, you know, it's truly a blessing, I feel like, and it's something that we've been wanting for so long.
Yeah.
That
And now fast forward
it's just unreal.
to 6 months later,
Oh
6
my
months
God.
after he's born, and the kid is a monster.
It's a monster.
Cash's personality is either he's super either he's hella grumpy or he's like hella happy. Like it's black and white, there's no in between. But he's so dope. Like he reminds me of myself so much. It's really crazy. He's like, what's up, dude? He's in his crib right now looking at us through the bars. But he's like super attentive. We're having a conversation like this, so it's a serious conversation, and he's just all ears. He's like staring at us, wants to be in the conversation. He's always laughing. There he is. He's always laughing, but when he's in a bad mood and he wants to leave, like he wants to leave. And everybody that's close to us knows that. Like,
I mean, in some videos, I feel like maybe the Pride one, like you guys didn't see us as much at the park because of that guy over there.
yeah, so you guys might you guys might notice that sometimes me and Vanessa aren't really hella in the vlogs, and that's more than likely because we're tending to our son. Because like I said, like once he wants to leave or once he's grumpy, like it's done. And he's only like okay with me and her, or more so me. Yeah, or like his family, you know, like his uncles in Richmond, his aunties in Richmond, and like my little sister, he loves her, don't know why, but yeah, but like he's very like specific with who he likes, who he wants to be with and stuff like that. And being a mom, like to him, is like so dope. It's the coolest thing ever because he has like the best personality. He's gonna be yeah, you do, dude. Are you gonna be a silly goose? Yeah, so I've been enjoying motherhood.
I've been enjoying motherhood too. I think it's been a little bit rough for me just because I was by myself after a week of having him, and you know, she has a little bit more experience with babies than I do, just because, you know, she helped with her siblings and stuff, and I didn't really get to do that with my brother. I only have a brother, and so
What's that, dude?
I kind of like had to adjust to things, and I was just by myself, and I just felt overwhelmed with stuff. But overall, like, I love being a mom. I want to be the best mom that I could be for my son, and you know, I think that it's been nothing but, you know, blessings on top of blessings. Like seeing him hit milestones and seeing him grow and seeing, you know, like him smiling at us and, you know, when he wakes up, it's like it's 6:45 in the morning and you're over here kicking, and then you just turn around and you look at him and he's just smiling at you. It's like you can't even be mad at the kid, you know? It's like I love him so much.
I'm extremely exhausted right now. Like, I could probably fall asleep right now. I'm so tired, but
He's the best.
whenever I look at him, I just like, I can't help but just want to grab him and just, ooh, I just love him. So being a mom right now is just, we're learning as we go. There's things that, you know, we learn every day. Hi. Hello, mister. There's a lot of things that we're learning as we go along day to day. And, you know, like, all we want is for him to be happy and healthy. And as you can see, he's living life to the fullest. So that is our pregnancy story. That's our take on motherhood. If you guys have any questions about being a mom, nobody has the right answer. Every kid is different. Your kid might not be like Cash. Your kid might be more calm. Bro,
like Liam.
You are so Liam. Oh, baby Liam. Liam's so good. And you?
He's a good boy. He's just a grumpy guy.
Oh, Liam's he's so angelic. He's so amazing. So every baby's different, basically. Every parenting style is different. So, I mean, if you guys want to know more about our parenting style, it's nothing too fancy, but go ahead and leave a question below. Drop us a line. And, yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Like this video. Comment down below. And we will be posting more videos on our channel.
We will be back soon.
Yes.
Peace out, LB.
Bye!
LBMF. Woo!